Curiosity is the virtue that propels us toward adventure, discovery, and all things unique and wonderful. And it's curiosity that inspired the craftsmen behind Catskill Distilling Company in their quest for the perfect gin. It's called Curious Gin and contains a secret recipe and combination of 14 regional and exotic botanicals and locally grown juniper berries, handcrafted in small batches. This is as smooth as they come. It's created by Catskill Distilling, and it's not the only thing they create, and they have a great story behind them. Monty Sachs and his wife Stacy opened this micro distillery.
In 2010, the distillery opened and is one of the first premier New York farm distilleries. Everything that we do at the distillery is farm to glass, and interestingly, it is a stone's throw across the street from the original Woodstock site from 1969. As you can imagine, culture and art run through our DNA as well. We are all about making really extraordinary products, and we start with only the best Catskill mountain water. We use amazing recipes. Our distiller is absolutely phenomenal. He takes a huge pride in everything that he does.
This gin was created for people that aren't really accustomed to gin. It's made from botanicals that are local to our area, and I am thrilled that it is being featured here at the Black Barn.
We're here with mixologist Tony at Black Barn Restaurant, and what are we gonna make?
Today we're going to be making 5 cocktails. 3 of them are going to be classics. 2 of the cocktails are going to be something that we are working on at Black Barn. So today we're going to be making a Curious Gin Gimlets. It's going to be 3/4 parts fresh lime juice. We have 3/4 parts simple syrup, which is just equal parts water to sugar. So we have 1 part, 1 ounce of kaffir lime vodka, which is just vodka infused with kaffir lime. And then the star of the show, Curious Gin, which is just going to be 1 ounce of Curious Gin. We're going to fill our tin with ice. Give it a little smack on top and shake. So for our next cocktail, we have the bee's knees. So we're gonna have 3/4 parts of fresh lemon juice here, 3/4 parts of honey syrup. This is a 3-to-1 ratio, honey to hot water. Then we have 2 ounces of Curious Gin from Catskills. Then we're gonna fill our tin with cold draft ice cubes. Give it a little tap. Here we have a chilled coupe. Gonna double strain, so get all those fine little ice cubes at the end. Garnish with the lime wheel. And that is the bee's knees. So for our next cocktail, we have a pineapple julep. We're gonna start off with a bit of fresh mints. Into our tin it goes. We have a splash of Luxardo maraschino liqueur. We're gonna lightly muddle it, just to release those essential oils. We're going to do a 1/4 ounce of white balsamic vinegar, 1/2 ounce of our berry shrub. This is a shrub that we make in the house. It has blackberries, blueberries, and also balsamic vinegar. 3/4 ounce of fresh pineapple juice, and then 2 ounces of the star of the show, our Curious Gin. Gonna add ice to our bigger shaker. Pour it over a Moscow Mule cup with crushed ice. For garnish, we're going to put 2 straws, a few piña farns, a lime wheel, and a few fresh blueberries. That is the pineapple julep. For the farmer's daughter, we're going to start with fresh cut red bell pepper. We have a habanero tincture, which is just habaneros infused in tequila. We're going to do 4 to 5 dashes of the habanero tincture. Do a muddling of the habanero and the bell pepper. 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. 3/4 of an ounce of agave syrup, 1 ounce of cantaloupe puree. So I found with Curious Gin that on the palate it has these really lovely spice notes. We do the cocktail in-house with a reposado tequila, but I found that using the Curious Gin really elevated those spice notes. I'm gonna fill our tall shaker with cold draft, and we're gonna bake. Cocktail's gonna be served in a rocks glass with double strains to get those fine pieces of red bell pepper. Garnish with 2 straws and a lime wedge. It's the farmer's daughter with Curious Gin. So for this cocktail, we're going to start off with a dash of Angostura bitters, 2 to 3 dashes of orange bitters, half an ounce of our dry vermouth, half an ounce of Amaro Nonino, which is a grappa-based digestive from northern Italy, 1.5 ounces, once again, Curious Gin. Let's fill our mixing glass with cold draft. Here I do about 30 to 45 seconds, depending on my ice cubes. And we're gonna serve it over a whiskey cube. Garnish with an orange twist. It's the white Negroni.
We're really proud about everything that we distill at Catskill Distilling Company, and we hope, Kelly, that you will come and join us and sample some products with us, from our Most Righteous Bourbon to our Catskill Straight Rye Whiskey, to our Wicked White Whiskey, to our one and only Buckwheat, to even Peace Vodka in remembrance of the 1969 Woodstock Festival, and of course our Curious Gin. Very unique recipes. All of our spirits are award-winning, and all of our spirits offer consumers a real taste of not just the Catskill Distilling Company, but a real taste of New York.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mark. Nice
Cheers.
to meet you.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Mark.
Great. All right.
Catskill Distilling.